Hi, my name is Marcy Samaniego, and I am doing my career profile for Family 150 class. The career profile I chose was a foster care social worker. I've researched in my area, and an organization that you can work for in my area is San Diego Center for Children. They're located at 3002 Armstrong Street in San Diego. Their phone number is area code 858-277-9550. Their website is centerforchildren.org. The career contact there will be Cheryl Rode. She's the Director of Clinical Operations, and she can be reached at the same phone number. The type of a working environment for a foster care social worker is there's many different types of social workers, but those specializing in foster care generally fall under the classification of a child and family social worker. Even if you specialize in foster care work, that doesn't mean that you can only work in a foster care agency. There's other agencies that you can work for, such as adoption agency, daycare centers, child welfare and human services, hospitals, mental health clinics, schools, etc. Your jobs will likely involve travel to conduct home visits and meet with families. And as a case manager, you may need to go attend court hearings and provide testimony about your clients. They generally work full-time and possibly weekends and holidays and evenings as well. The typical stressors is there's long hours and they're exposed to some hard and difficult situations. Outside of training and education requirements, the number one skill you need to have is compassion, because you do end up dealing with some frustrating, upsetting circumstances. And you need to be able to have the compassion to adequately help the families and the children that you'd be working with. Typical benefits. I researched this and I wasn't able to find specific benefits, and I believe that's because you can work for different types of agencies, so I believe it would just depend on what agency that you worked for. Common job tasks. The exact details of what you would do in foster care kind of depends on your particular position, but in general, foster care social workers usually help locate and train foster families and evaluate the effectiveness of a foster home. Most foster care social workers can expect to serve as a liaison between families and children, schools, and social service agencies. You may be responsible for counseling families about issues that are related to child care, and you'll likely find yourself responding to difficult situations and child abuse. You'll need to maintain case history records and prepare reports, and then refer clients to community resources for services such as job placement, counseling, legal aid, housing, medical treatment, etc. You'll also consult with parents, teachers, and other school personnel to determine causes of problems such as truancy or misbehavior, and then help implement solutions. Some educational requirements is basically the majority of social care workers in this field, they require a master's degree, and then all states require social workers to be either licensed or certified, but the requirements vary from state to state. You'll usually need to pass an exam and complete some sort of supervised hours of work to be clinically licensed. The starting salary range, there was a report done in 2012 that stated the starting salary range in California, where I live, as low as $28,400 to start, and years of experience, the high salary range is $77,700. Some miscellaneous career information is the employment of social workers is projected to grow 19% from the year 2012 to 2022, which is faster than average for all occupations. The employment growth will be driven by increased demand for healthcare and social services, but it will vary by specialty. Some of the websites that I used to gain my information was women.thenest.com, careerinfonet.org, and BLS.gov. And that's it for my career profile for a foster care social worker. Thank you.